Welcome to the Cherry Hill East softball field. We're here in the bottom of the first. What just happened, Judy?
Lisa Wood just hit a signal into center field. She's now on first base.
All right, at the top half of the inning, West got one hit but was unable to score against East pitcher
Julie Dando.
Julie Dando. Jeannie Fedorka pitching for West today. Two and two. Here comes Fedorka's next delivery.
High for ball three, full count. Drop third.
Drop third strike, therefore the batter is out, they're calling. Through the bat, I guess. The runner advances on the play because the ball got by the catcher. If you want to find something out, take it off.
Well, that's a drive into center field, drops her base hit. Lisa Wood slides up at second. Double, all right. That was Kathy Alba. So now we have a runner on second and third. Michelle Delavecchia is up for East. Big power hitter here.
So a double, which followed a strikeout, but first a single, so there's runners on second and third. Drive over the shortstop's head.
Gets a drive into center field. I told you she was a power hitter, folks. Here she goes. She's going to third. She's going all the way home. It's going to be a home run.
And she crosses the plate with a 3-run homer over everyone's head in the outfield. 3-0 Cherry Hill East in the bottom of the first inning on a long, powerful home run by
Michelle Delavecchia.
Thank you, Michelle
Now we
Delavecchia.
have some clarification on why when Liz Myers dropped third strike, she was out. It's only a drop third strike and you can run if there's 2 outs in the ball game. That was from Coach Chuck Fleischman of the East Freshman softball team.
I'd like to thank him for clearing that up for us. 1 ball on the batter.
Up now is Stephanie Vanel for East. Takes 2 balls. Strike 1, 2-1's a count.
Jeannie Fedorka doesn't look like she was much torn by that home run, although I'm sure she's not happy about it, but she is keeping her poise.
High ball 3, counts 3-1. Stephanie Vanel draws a walk. So now we've got a runner on first.
Control seems to be a problem here today for Jeannie Fedorka. She'll work her way to get that back. East batters having good eyes this afternoon.
Up now is Julie Dando, pitcher for East, also a good bat. Batting in the number 6 position. She squares, and no plays made.
Pitch was a ball.
Stealing is Stephanie Vanel on a pass ball.
Ball gets by the catcher for a pass ball, not considered a stolen base, just an advance by the runner from East.
Solid hit, but stung right to the third baseman.
Good play by the third baseman, Nicole Ships. Hot shot hit right at her. Takes that for an out, for the second out.
Up now is Erica Mincer.
Snap throw to second. The runner is safe.
Erica's a junior. She's been playing on East teams for the past 3 years. Erica's presently playing left field, but she's been a shortstop in the past.
First baseman and third baseman playing in for Cherry Hill West, looking for a bunt or a hit that isn't going very far, apparently. But the danger of that is that the lines are wide open in left and right field. Any hit over the first or third baseman.
Counts 3-1. She attempts to bunt, but it goes foul. With Erica's speed, she would have definitely advanced the runner and probably been safe on base. Count is full with 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Second 3-2 situation for Jeannie Fedorka.
Hit to the third base. Up, out at first.
Nicole Sheps throws her out at first base to end the inning. It's 3-0 Cherry Hill East at the end of 1 inning. I'd like to apologize for picking up this game with the second inning. Little technical difficulty here at Cherry Hill East. 3-0 Cherry Hill East in the lead. At the top of the first, the only hit for West was by Leslie Wolf, which you did miss. We did pick it up in the bottom of the first, the correction, and you saw the 3 runs scored by Cherry Hill East.
Presently, East has 8 wins and 4 losses.
What's your record?
And Cherry Hill West is 8-5. It's a pretty evenly matched game today, with the 2 rival schools, East and West, the East Cougars and the West Lions. You missed in the opening game where the Lions gave their roar.
Dana Schomer to lead off for Cherry Hill West in the top of the second inning. Dana plays shortstop for Cherry Hill West. High, ball 1, 1-0 to Dana Schomer. Here, the next delivery over the third baseman's head. Foul ball down the left field line. Good call by the umpire. So Dana brings it back. She's going to try it again. Stung the ball, but foul over the third baseman's head down the left field line. 1-1 is the count. Schomer looks down for the sign, now steps in. 2-1 as that pitch is high. Steps in, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Lost her balance on that one, swinging from the heels. She wanted something there. 2-2, 2-2.
It's quite a chilly today out here at Cherry Hill East.
There's the delivery, fouled off right behind the plate.
Kathy Albaugh makes a great attempt. Didn't get there.
Count remains 2-2. Quite a nippy one here. Players don't seem to mind though. They're moving about. Sitting here in the box, we're quite cold. Schomer looks down for the sign again. I don't think they're putting on a bunt with her power. Here comes the next delivery. 2-2 is the count. Just high. Ooh, possibly outside. Count is full at 3-2. Boy, that's a third 3-2 count today in this game. Players aren't swinging at garbage today. There's the pitch. Foul down the left field line. Count remains full. On deck for Cherry Hill West is Donna Mulholland, first baseman. Oh, there she is. Didn't see her for a minute there. I was wondering where she was. Just found her down the first base line. Batter steps in. Here's the pitch. High, ball 4. Pretty good at bat. Took some cuts. Managed to draw the walk. Donna Mulholland, the 6th batter who plays first base, now stepping in to the batter's box. Man on first, person on first for Cherry Hill West. Mulholland steps in.
Beware of the awesome firepower of Kathy Alba. There it is.
Schomer steals second on the bunt and steal. Mulholland gets a strike for offering at the bunt, offering at the pitch, attempting a bunt. Was unable to make any contact. First baseman and third baseman for East playing very shallow, looking for the bunt. Full swing this time, fouls it off. Say it. Go for it. Always contradict me if I say something dumb. Next pitch, grounded down the third base line, foul.
Boy, Liz Myers, third baseman for East,
0-2.
sure wanted a piece of that one.
Mulholland draws herself an 0-2 hole. Julie Dando looking strong in there. Not throwing too many bad pitches. Strong. Pop up in the infield. Second baseman calls it and puts it away. 1 down.
Stephanie Vanal had no problem with that one. Lisa Wu was right there in case there was an attempt to move off second base.
Here comes Nicole Sheps for Cherry Hill West.
Oh, good
She
pitch.
takes strike 1. With a third baseman up, the shortstop was covering third, looking for Schomer, possibly trying to advance, but she does not. She's just playing with the infielders there, making sure they're awake. There's a ground ball. Third baseman cuts it off nicely from the second baseman and puts them away. Schomer advances to third on the hit.
There was a little bit of confusion out there on the field just then. They wanted to do a 1-3 play, which is throw to first and then get the runner advancing to third base, but our shortstop was a little bit in another world at that point. But Lisa Wood's a sophomore, and she hasn't had much experience, so she's doing pretty well
Shep's
out
thrown
there.
out at first. Jeannie Fedorka, the pitcher, now batting. A lefty batter. She takes ball 1 low. Schomer comes up the line. Snap throw, a good throw by the catcher for East, but Schomer gets back in time. Jeannie takes ball 2. Again, Schomer taking a couple steps down the line, trying to distract the pitcher, who is still concentrating on her pitching. Still has drawn a 2-0 count. The delivery. High, ball 3. Yes, I think Julie might just be a little bit distracted by that runner on third base, as this is the first 3-0 count she has drawn. Good control otherwise thus far. The strike called, 3-1.
And Julie bounces back from that one. Show bunt didn't bother her at all.
Line drive right at the pitcher, knocks it down. Play to first, they got her. Nice play.
Quick throw from Lisa Wood at shortstop. She made up for that last play.
As she ends the inning, West unable to score, getting 1 hit in the inning. A single by Dana Schomer, who stole second and advanced to third, but was unable to score as East defense did prevail in the inning. Good pitching by Julie Dando. Score is 3-0 going into the bottom of the second inning. Judy Alperin with a play-by-play. Take it away, Judy.
Leading off for Cherry Hill East is Trish Enright. Trish is our first baseman. She's a senior at East. She's got lots of enthusiasm and is a real team asset and team leader. East bench is pretty rowdy over there, even though it's this frosty weather today. And over there we've got some pretty impressive people. Coaches, Dick Oliver and Mr. McAleer at first base. Mr. Belchclaff, student advisor, is there, and the freshman coach, Mr. Fleischman. Michael Saka is a senior at East, and he's been coaching with Cherry Hill East varsity for about 3 years now. result of an injury, and they liked him so much he stayed. He's a wrestler and a football player. Here comes Trish, getting ready to step into the box.
West defense in place. If I get a chance during the inning, I'll give you the names of the infielders and outfielders.
Trish takes ball 1. Count is 2-0. High for ball 3. Counts 3-0, and the odds are Trish isn't going to swing at this one.
Fedorka knew that and threw one right over the plate. Counts 3-1.
And Trish takes her base.
My fellow broadcaster today, Judy Alperin, played with the East team last year, and it's just noticed that she knows the sign. So Judy's going to tell us when they put on the steal sign, so we can report it to you before it happens even. Fedorka sets.
Up now for Cherry Hill East is Sherry Stricker. Sherry's a junior at East. Plays center field. Awesome arm she's got. Ah, solid hit. Way over the left fielder's head in left field. Trish Enright is rounding third. She's going in to score. Sherry Stricker's going past second, past third. She's on her way in. Looks like it's a home run for Cherry Hill East. 2-run home run.
Outrageous. 2 home runs for Cherry Hill East. Quite a hitting team this afternoon. Get the walk, which again is going to kill Cherry Hill West as that run comes in also. 5-0. Cherry Hill East in the lead.
It's only the bottom of the second inning. Just wait and see what happens next.
Hopefully a comeback. Certainly they'll be trying for it. I wonder if you audience out there can tell which school each of us come from. Judy, you might have noticed, comes from East, and I do go to West. 5-0, East in the lead.
Up at the top of the order is Lisa Wood. Takes the first pitch high for ball 1. Mr. Oliver's indicated it's up to her what she wants to do next, and she takes it low for ball 2. Again, it's her choice, whatever she wants to do. She takes a strike. High, ball 3, count is 3-1. She'll probably show a bunt here. Yes, and I still know the old signals. Full count now on Lisa Wood, the young sophomore.
Infielders playing in, corners in especially tight.
Lisa Wood draws the walk. Now we've got runners on first. Coming up to bat is Liz Myers, third baseman for Cherry Hill East. Lisa Wood's going to attempt to steal. She's caught back.
West catcher Maria Honorio fakes the throw to first. East runner didn't even budge. She just stared her down and stood her ground.
Up the middle, Liz Myers. Liz Myers runs to first.
A shot right at the pitcher who wasn't able to stop the ball. Goes right up the middle.
So there's Lisa Wood on second, Liz Myers on first. Up now is Kathy Albaugh, catcher. No outs and runners on first and second. High, ball 1. Kathy will show a bunt now. Counts 1-1. Kathy fires one into right field. Safe first. Runners on first, second, and third. Single, little pop single into right field. We've got some controversy on the field. Mr. Oliver's going to argue with the ump now. Evidently, Kathy's been called out.
For obstruction of the play. I thought it was a defensive lapse, but the umpire's calling obstruction. Therefore, she's saying that Donna Mahalan could have gotten to the ball if the runner had not gotten in the way. Coach for East is going to give his argument, but he's not going to get anywhere, I don't think.
Advance the runners to second and third. One out for East. Up is Della Vecchia. Back on the field. Della's caught, but we got Lisa Wood scoring at home.
She tags the third and scores.
That makes the score 6-0 East. Two outs now. Stephanie Vanell steps into the batter's box. Got a runner on third. 6-0. Shot, second baseman, through her legs.
Under the second baseman's
That's
legs.
an error on the second baseman. Run scores.
Claudia Branco with an error on that play. Got to keep that concentration. Went right through her legs.
Stephanie stuck in that ball and kept East alive right here.
East winning 6-0, getting an extra chance here to put some runs on the board. You can correct me on the air.
We got an attempted steal now. Looks like she's out. That makes the third out in the inning.
I was just going to say, with Dando up at bat, I remember her hitting a powerful shot last year, if I recall correctly. I think it's used every week at the beginning of the Eastcast News as one of the opening shots, a powerful shot she hit last year. Guess we'll see her hit next year, as she didn't get to accomplish anything there as one of her teammates was thrown out at second. Nevertheless,
She'll lead off in the next inning.
East leading 7-0.
And it's a mighty cold day here, Cherry Hill East, for the second day of May.
And for the second softball game in a row that has been done by Channel B15. Last year we sat here in the pouring rain. And
This
the
year
game
we're
went
expecting
through.
snow.
Try to top last year's weather. Also, we're expecting a closer game. Last year, I believe East tore up West also. East meeting at the mound.
And here comes Noam Yalone with the play-by-play.
Thank you,
Take
Judy.
it, Noam.
Stepping in for Cherry Hill West, Maria Honorio, the catcher for Cherry Hill West. Hopefully trying to do a little damage in this game. West has 2 hits to this point. Singles by Dana Schomer and Leslie Wolf. Maria hoped to get something started here. On deck, drive into left field, caught by left fielder for Cherry Hill East. Good connection, but caught by the left fielder for Cherry Hill East. Sandy Duda steps to the plate. The pitch high, ball 1, 1-0 to Sandy Duda. Here's the delivery. The swing, foul, right off the backstop. Take cover on that one. Judy, what's the left fielder for Cherry Hill East name?
Left fielder for Cherry Hill East is Erica Mincer.
Erica Mincer made a nice play on that last play. Just like to give her a little credit on the air here for a nice catch on a drive by Maria Honorio. Sandy Duda steps in for the next pitch. Infielders are in. Ball high.
If you recall, in the last inning, in that play, that controversial play, the reason she was ruled out was based on the infield fly rule, but it was highly disputed by the coaches at Cherry Hill East.
The infield fly rule. Sorry, I didn't think of that. That's true. A ball hit in the infield is automatically an out, so the infielders won't drop it on purpose to try for a double play. Drive by Duda
To Erica Mintzer.
over the third base, over the shortstop's head, who goes back for the play, as the third baseman did not go back for the play, and Duda is on first on a single, which drops in. Texas Leaguer, as they call them.
Solid throw recovery from Erica Mintzer, but something was wrong out there. Somebody didn't call that correctly.
Liz McDonald for Cherry Hill West, stepping in with a runner on first base. She connects, pop up in the infield, third baseman calls it and puts it away, one down.
It's 2 outs.
2 down, and I'm sleeping again. Thanks, Judy, for give us the third baseman's name.
That's Liz Myers making a very nice infield pop catch.
That's correct. Honario made the first out of the inning. Here's Leslie Wolf, who had the first hit for Cherry Hill West. Let's see if West can put 2 hits together in an inning here.
Seems
See
as
if
if
we can put
Kathy
a run
Alba
across.
is very edgy to get that runner first base.
Big swing and a miss by Wolf. No contact.
Good recovery. The catcher.
0-2 the count. East coach checking on the headgear of the Cherry Hill East catcher. Definitely want to make sure everything's safe here. Don't need any accidents. All right, everything's set now. Catcher takes her position. Swing into left field. This one's might drop. No, another nice play by the left fielder on a running play for the third out.
Way to go, Erica Mintzer.
2 plays for Erica Mintzer in the inning. And that's the end of the top half of the third. Here we go into the bottom half of the third inning. Judy Alpern will take the play-by-play. West taking the field. At this time, we'll get
Coming back up is Julie Dando, who last up at bat had a play occur during her at bat, and the runner on base was out. So she's going to be back in there now, starting all over again. 0-0 count.
meetings popular here in girls softball as West has a meeting on their mound before this innings just started.
Yes, being a player on these teams, I know how much it psychs you up. You get all ready, and you're with your players, and you get out there, and you try and do the best you can. And as I told you about our pitcher, foul ball. Foul ball, but it was a
long
shot.
shot.
It's nice to know that there can be a pitcher who can hit, because so often we see pitchers who don't do much pitch. Julie's a good all-around athlete. Steps back into the batter's box. Ready to hit that ball. Comes around. Up the middle. Shortstop. Makes the play.
Dana Schomer calls it loud. The entire team, and us included, could hear her make that call, which is good for communication purposes, and she puts it away.
One out.
Fedorka getting the ball over now, as is obvious by East's constant contact with the ball.
Up now is Erica Mintzer. She's the hot dog left fielder who always makes those plays.
2 plays in the top half of this inning.
She bunts down. Foul ball. But you can see that speed of a gazelle that Erica Mintzer has. She just tore down the first baseline.
It's also evident in the top half of this inning on the last play she made. She had to make 5 or 6 strides to get to that ball, and she got there in a hurry and put it away for the third out.
Counts 1-1. Slap bunt, third base. Close, but she's out.
Nicole Sheps makes the play on a ground ball.
That would have been a good play if the slap would have gone in between the short and third base. But good try, Erica.
Two down. West pitcher Jeannie Fedorka calming down apparently as she hasn't walked anybody. Control looks good, and she does have 2 outs without putting a base runner
Up
on.
now for East is Trish Enright. Looks at the first pitch for a strike, 0-1.
That's the pitch she wants. She wants the low strike down by the knees where it's hardest to hit.
Oh. Trish is
Fedorka
out.
calls
makes
that
3.
loud and puts it away. 3 up and 3 down in this half of the inning. At the end of 3, pardon me, 7-0, Cherry Hill East.
And here's Naomi Alone with the play-by-play for the top of the 4th for Cherry Hill West.
Batting for Cherry Hill West in this half of the inning will be Claudia Branco, Dana Schomer, and Donna Mahalan. The first 3 to bat for Cherry Hill West in the event someone gets on. After Mahalan is Nicole Sheps, Jeannie Fedorka, and Maria Henario. Branco, who's batting first, did not get a hit in her first at-bat, and she'll go up there hoping to start something off. Dando tells her second baseman the ball's coming down on this play, and we're about to get started with the top of the 4th inning. Coach Sadar trotting down the third base line, getting ready to take his position so we can start this inning. Claudia Branco ready to step into the box. East catcher first must get set. And here we go. Here comes the first pitch of the inning. Ball outside and a touch high. Dando is throwing hard. Well, that was some pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-1. 1-1 the count. Branco taking a cut at that one. Ball 2-1. Branco is the 4th batter. Most lineups, that would mean she's the strongest hitter on the team. See what she can put together here. 2-1 the count. Nails that one into left field. Over the left fielder's head and all the way back. She's running around. She's past second. Branco rounding third. Coming home. And there's a home run for Claudia Branco. 7-1 as West puts their first run on the board. And she's congratulated by her teammates. That was a shot. That was a shot by Claudia Branco. 1-0.
That ball was hit almost as far as the fence to the
Almost as far as the
baseball
fence,
field.
which is the home run for the baseball field. That's some kind of a shot.
You don't see those too often in softball.
Dana Schomer singled in her last at-bat, hoping to continue this starting of a rally as West puts their first run on the board. Schomer puts one up foul, drops fair, pardon me, over the third baseman's head, and Schomer comes up with a Texas League bloop single. 2 hits in a row for West.
Seems as if the coaching staff at Cherry Hill is getting a little upset with their young sophomore shortstop.
The first and third baseman were playing short on that play. I don't understand that with a 5th hitter. She wasn't showing bunt. Judy?
The corners always move up. It's a more strategic defense position. When there's no runners on base, there's absolutely no reason why they have to stay back to cover a bag.
Except for that Schomer's a strong hitter. Safe at second.
Close play at
Mahalan
second
grounds
base.
out, advancing the runner. Schomer has some speed. She stole a base last inning. Here comes Nicole Shep, who sacrificed in her last at-bat, moving a runner. Schomer at second. 7-1 the score. 2 home runs for Cherry Hill East, and now a home run for West. Powerful ball game here. Ball high. Schomer takes a couple steps and then heads back for the bag. On deck is Jeannie Fedorka, the pitcher for Cherry Hill West. And here's Dando's delivery. High ball. 2 balls, no strikes, signals the umpire. 2-0.
Be advised that the catcher has one of the most important jobs in this team. She's telling everybody what to do.
There was a swing by
plays and she's
Nicole.
positioning her
Probably was
outfielders.
ball 3, but she took a half a swing at that. Wanted to hold it back, but was unable to. 2-1.
Pitch.
Schomer goes to third on a delayed steal. Very well executed. Fake going, didn't. So they threw the ball back to the pitcher, and then she went. A delayed steal for Dana Schomer, her second stolen base of the game. Runner on third now. Shep's still at the plate. Ball 4, and they put her on. Runners at the corners with Jeannie Fedorka, the pitcher for Cherry Hill West, coming up to the plate.
How many outs are there?
With 1 out, it's very possible that West might attempt to have the runner move down on first to second, and thereby trying to draw the throw, bringing the runner on third. We'll see.
Ball high, snap throw to third, gets away, but Dana's on the floor and she's in pain. There you see her lying there by the third base bag. She is hurting. There was a snap throw to third. She slid into the bag. Must have hurt her leg.
No, she got hit. She got hit by the ball.
Did she get hit by the
snap
throw?
And Kathy has one mean throw.
Ooh, she got beamed. That must hurt. Oh, I didn't see her getting hit by that. Maybe that'll show up in the replay.
Yeah.
Hit on her
back.
left shoulder, back of her left shoulder, and she stands up. She is a toughie. I know she played basketball this year, and I've seen her get nailed worse at trying to drive the lane, and I think it'll sting for a long time, but she'll be okay. It'll hurt tomorrow morning, I'm sure.
And the icicles are beginning to drip from our foreheads.
Yes, no sweating here today, only icicles. All right, play continues. Got runners on second and third. The runner from first did advance on the wild throw on the throw that hit Schomer anyhow. Schomer was unable to score because she was hurting. But she does keep her base.
The runner moved to advance to try and draw the throw at second. But Kathy, with her keen sense, threw the ball to third, trying to get the leading off runner on third. Too bad she hit her.
Jeannie Fedorka at the plate, trying to put some more runs on the board. Now it's a ball. And here's the delivery by Dando. Swing fouled off the catcher and then the umpire for a strike. Full count, full count. Dando sets, delivers. Ground ball to the second baseman. They come home, and she's safe as the ball gets away. Runner fakes advancing to second, but does not. So Jeannie Fedorka safe at first on a fielder's choice. Good slide by Schomer to knock the ball loose at the plate, and she does score 7-2. West staging some sort of a comeback here, 7-2, putting 2 runs on the board. Runners at the corners once again. 1 out. The batter will be the 9th batter, the catcher Maria Henario, who popped out to short left field in her last at bat. She's 0 for 1. Oh, Dando throws a dandy strike across the plate. Maria takes a cut. Throw to third, almost thrown away. Gonna have to choose her throws more carefully. Strong arm by the catcher for Cherry Hill East. Here's the pitch, another swing and a miss. Ball goes away on the snap throw down the first baseline. The run comes in. Runner moves to second as well. Catcher throws the ball away. Catcher for Cherry Hill East.
Kathy Alba.
Kathy throws the ball away.
I believe that would have been a pretty on-target throw. It's just that Trish didn't get a glove down on that one.
But the batter
Hard to
did
field.
strike out on the play, so that there are 2 down. Sandy Duda to the plate. She singled in her last at-bat. 1 for 2, I believe. There's a pitch. Hit to the first baseman who puts it away.
And Trish makes up for that last play. Way to go, Trish. Sherry Stricker's going to come up now for East. Able-bodied center fielder. Last time up, Sherry hit a shot to left center. Sherry takes the first pitch, strike 1. 0-1.
Fedorka gaining back some of the control she didn't have earlier. I spoke too soon as she puts up a high one.
Ball 2. High
Outside.
and outside for ball 3. Sherry has a good swing on that one, but just didn't connect. And Sherry draws a walk and moves on down to first base. Leading
Jeannie-
off now, back to the top of the order is Lisa Wood.
Jeannie Fedorka for Cherry Hill West did not want to put her first batter on with a walk. Nevertheless, does. Hopefully will regain that control she had last inning. Catcher for Cherry Hill West, Maria Hanario.
And she's doing a good job back at that plate. Showing a lot of ball there. Gets that runner right back. Speaking from experience.
Former catcher, huh, Jude?
Former catcher.
A retired catcher.
Show bunt. No throw, no play. Another show bunt.
Maria fumbles but does hold on to the ball.
Wise ball sense by Sherry Stricker not to move on that one. Odds are catcher would have recovered and probably would have thrown her out. Lisa Wood takes a piece of that one. Goes right to the third baseman in foul territory, 1 out. Liz Myers comes up to bat now. And she slaps down to the third baseman. And she's safe at first. Sherry Stricker moves to advance to third base. Runners at first and third on an error on receiving the throw from the first baseman.
Sheps thought about that play a little too long. She was looking to second, seeing if she could get the runner there. Thought about it and then threw a low throw. Donna Mahan was not able to handle. I believe if there would be the error on the play would be on Nicole Sheps. Judy disagrees with me, scared to say so, but disagrees with me and she thinks that the error would be on the first baseman. Runner for East gets in a rundown, but no throw made to the first baseman, so she slides in safe. Usually that situation would call for throwing between the second baseman and the first baseman for a tag, but I guess they were worried about the runner at third scoring on such a throwing match, so she does get back into first safely. Runners at the corners. Big swing and a miss.
Very smart play before by Liz Myers. She's trying it again. Delayed steal. She's all the way down by the second baseman, and look, she's into second. Safe at home. Liz moves to third base. Runner scores, and Liz goes from first to third.
Very interesting play. So I've never seen that before. They didn't even get one out. At least they should have tried for the runner at first, but they did opt to try and cut off the run. Throw was wide. Catcher couldn't handle it. Run scores 8-3.
A small little correction. They did attempt to get the runner out at second base. It was a terrible throw. It appears as if the West pitcher is getting a little bit shaken by the situation right now here at this ballpark out in back of Cherry Hill East. And now it's Kathy Alba, Cherry Hill East catcher. High ball. And Kathy draws a walk that fast.
Walks another one.
Now we've got again got runners up at the corners, 1 and 3, and look, Kathy's going to second. Kathy moves right to second base on that walk.
You're allowed to advance to second on a wall.
As long as you don't stop and you cut right to the left, right as soon as you get to first base.
Definitely
you do whatever you want.
Definitely a softball rule. I'd never seen that before. Mr. Sadar, the coach for Cherry Hill West, wondering about it himself, clarifying some things with the umpire.
It's done a lot in
Satisfied
girls
quickly.
softball. One of the first things they taught us freshman year. So now we've got runners on second and third. Up for East is Michelle Delavecchio, homered last time up. As you can see, Della's got a lot of power in those big arms. Power hitter, usually bats fourth. Seems to be some contested problem by one of the coaches of Cherry Hill West as he moves out to the ump in the infield. It also appears as if he didn't get the answer he wanted, for the runners of Cherry Hill East are staying where they are. And it's very rare that an umpire will change a decision once it's made anyway. Della takes a look at ball one.
Apparently, I've been corrected here. That is legal in baseball, just not seen because there are 90 feet between the bases in baseball.
Up the middle, Delavecchio into center field. Scoring is Liz Myers. Coming here to score is Kathy Alba. Michelle Delavecchio will hold at first base for a single. RBI 2 in that inning.
10-3, Cherry Hill East. Like I was saying on that play a couple plays back, the ball was live all the way, so she is allowed to go to second on that. What Mr. Sadar, the coach for West, was questioning about was that she ran out of the base path around first base, which the umpire said she didn't.
And Della goes down to steal. Slides. She's in.
Ball gets away. Runner does not advance.
Drops into right field. Stephanie Vanella on third base. First base. On third is Della. Della moves up to third base.
Stephanie plays basketball as well, doesn't she?
She does.
Star player for Cherry Hill East, averaging over 20 points a game, I believe. And she puts a single in here.
Coming up to bat is Julie Dando. Powerful hitter, powerful pitcher.
East has many contact hitters in their lineup.
Stephanie is making a delayed steal. Into right field. Stephanie goes to third. Della
Throw
scores
gets
at
away.
home.
Runner who was on first moved to third on the play. Definitely some throwing errors here.
We now got runners on first and third. Erica Minster comes up to bat. Stephanie's out at home base as a good play by West. Cut to two and then threw it home. Julie did advance on that. Didn't exactly draw the delayed steal that they had hoped for, but there's got a runner on second and Erica Minster's back in the batter's box. She bunts again. This time it's fair ball. Good attempt by Erica, but that's the third out of the inning. East goes down. What an impressive inning it was, though. Score is 10-3. Moving into the top of the fifth inning. Here we are, a little cold here at Cherry Hill East, and we're ready to move. Julie Dando's warming up for Cherry Hill East out in the field. As Noam's coming back. See, Noam, we're on candid camera.
Hope her boyfriend doesn't break my neck on that one. East leads 11-3.
11-3. Sorry, I've been corrected.
On 9 hits and 5 walks. 5 walks for the Cherry Hill West pitcher, only 2 for East pitcher Julie Dando. Control pitcher for East. And I did talk to the East coach. She did hit a home run last year. West has a lot of catching up to do as we head into the top of the 5th.
Here we go.
Liz McDonald grounds to the second baseman, who throws to first and gets her out.
Short play for Stephanie Vanel.
Stephanie Vanel, I'll remember that. Stephanie Vanel is the second baseman, makes the play. Leslie Wolf, who has singled and flied out, is 1 for 2 in the game, now stepping into the batter's box. Dando's pitch.
Last up, she flies
Popped
to left
over
and
the
again,
shortstop's
it goes.
head and puts it in for a single. Gets by the outfielder. Wolf goes into second. Rounding second, going for third. She goes into third. She's coming home. She's coming home. She slides. The ball doesn't get there. She slides in with a score.
Error on the cut play by Cherry Hill East. There was no way that she should have made that
A
home
double
run.
and a 2-base error, a triple and a
was
1-base
cut.
error.
It was cut by two players in the line of fire. If that ball would have gone right home, they probably could have had her out, but it was an error. I don't know if it was by the catcher who's supposed to make that play or by fielders who weren't paying attention. So now the score is 11-4.
So at least a double for Leslie Wolf, possibly a triple depending on who's scoring the game. As she scored 11-4, Claudia Branco steps in. Certainly not a defensive gem here today. There's the pitch, strike, just makes the corner. Nice pitch. Placed that one nicely. Dana Schomer on deck, who has homered and singled. It's 2 for 2 in the game. There's a pop
Center
ball.
field.
It's going to fall as well. Falls over the second baseman's head. How many bloop singles have we seen here today, Jude? 4 or 5? And
Right
a
in the
single
dead
for
zone.
Claudia Branco. Let's see if she can bring some in. Dana Schomer's 2 for 2 as she steps into the box. My mistake, 2 for 2 with 2 singles. The homer was by Claudia Branco. Read my scorecard wrong there. 2 for 2 with 2 singles.
If you'll notice how close up Liz Myers is playing, she's anticipating that ball to come right at her.
Last time it was played that way, Dana hit a pop fly over her head and it fell for a single. I still don't understand the strategy, but I'm not a coach, so. Schomer steps in, 1-0 the count.
The idea
Ball high.
by positioning the third baseman up that close is that they're that much closer to the amount of time it takes for the ball to leave the connection of the bat. That much closer. And cover
But a
lot
pop
more
fly
area.
drops over her head. Down the third base line, foul.
Well, Liz has enough speed usually to make up for that.
Two balls and a strike.
Seems we've been having some technical
Schomer
difficulties.
steps out. Hopefully to slow down Dando a little. She's a quick mover. Here's the pitch, high. Oh, she's going for second. She's going to be dead. But the ball drops and she gets in.
Looks
the
like
ball-
West is coming alive here.
The ball was there 50 years before she got there, but was dropped. And in 49 years, she managed to come up with a bag. So she moves to second. Schomer still at the plate. Good steal by Branco, who didn't give up when she saw the ball beat her there. Schomer walks. Good eye. Only the third walk for Julie Dando, who's been pitching a good game today thus far. She's got two batters on here as the score is 11-4 for those of you just joining us in the top of the sixth.
Top of the fifth.
Fifth.
And it's getting colder by the inning here.
Donna Mulholland at the plate. She swings at a ball, no question. Snap throw.
Oh,
second,
all the way
goes
through,
into the
goes into
outfield.
the outfield.
Another poor snap throw. She'll go to third. Schomer stays at first.
Now we've got runners at first and third. What will Lise do next?
Mulholland swung at a ball, but it gave the runner at second a chance to move up a couple steps. The snap throw went into the outfield, and she moved to third. Runners at the corners
Do you think
as
knowing
Mulholland
that the,
steps in one more time.
Do you think knowing that the cold weather is having a very large effect on how we're seeing what we're seeing today?
Definitely could be some chilly hands out there. Numb hands, nevertheless. Over the third baseman head. The shortstop tries for the catch, but drops it. The run scores. If I were scoring the game, I would give her a hit on that. Some people would call it an error.
It's an error.
Judy calls it an error. Hey, what Judy says goes. So it's an error, and the run
That
comes
ball-
in nevertheless. Runners on first and second.
That ball should have been caught. As I was watching warm-ups before the game began, the shortstop seemed to be having quite a few difficulties fielding the ball. I don't know if it's the weather with her today or not, but we've been seeing quite a few little mistakes. Hopefully she can improve upon that. And as Noam said before, he was wondering why our third baseman was up so close and wasn't it possible to hit a little blooper over her head. That was a perfect example.
Second example of a perfect blooper
But
over
what
her
should
head.
have happened was the shortstop should have recovered and should have caught that ball. Too bad she didn't.
Definitely. 11-5. If I'm not making another one of my mistakes in scoring, but I believe it is 11-5. Two runners on. Now stepping to the plate is number 49, the third baseman, Nicole Sheps.
After having a little conference on the mound, it appears as East is kind of settling down and they're ready to come back now.
The third baseman is so close she could probably reach out and kiss the batter. But people would think she was strange if she did that.
Checkle.
But she is definitely in close. My point is across, I believe. Here comes the pitch from Julie Dando. I knew that. She comes in almost in the batter's box. Snap throw. This one's caught, but the runner is in.
And we have runners on first and second.
These snap throws are kind of an
West.
experience here. You never know what's going to happen. Sheps waiting. Strike called. Schomer again playing games at second. Wants that snap throw out there since a number have been thrown away. Figures might as well make them throw the ball. See what happens. She's been close enough to the back to recover. It's the pitch by Dando. Swung on. Nice play by the pitcher. Goes to third. Gets her on the force play. Very nice. Dandy play by the pitcher, Julie Dando. Very well made. Like to get a replay on that one if we could. I'm told by my director that we can't. So if you have a videotape machine, rewind it and play it back. Oh, apparently we lost the play. Sorry to the viewers if you missed that one. I tell you the name of the cameraman, but he might hate me for that, so I won't do that. Jeannie Fedorka at the plate fouls one off. Let's count up. 0-2 is the count, as the umpire is nice enough to give me the count when I lose count. Jeannie Fedorka, the pitcher, stepping in, trying to help her own causes. She's given up 11 runs thus far. Some defensive lapses helped her.
As you
those
can
11
see
runs.
from camera position behind home plate, Julie's just steaming that ball right in there.
Hasn't lost any velocity, that's for sure.
It's the only steam happening out here today.
Here comes the pitch. She doesn't waste any time getting the next one in there. Ball high. Runners at first and second.
Just letting you know,
2-2 the count.
concurring in occurrence with this game. Ups, wait.
Long
wait a minute.
drive to right field. Right fielder
Caught by
camps
Michelle
under it.
Delavecchia for the third out of that inning.
Michelle Delavecchia puts it away for the third out. Nice catch. So as the inning ends, 11-5. So for those of you just joining us, as we go into the bottom of the fifth, it is 11-5, Cherry Hill East in the lead. Fedorka still on the mound. She's warming up as we get ready to go into the bottom of the fifth. 9 hits and 5 walks for East thus far. We'll go up there trying to tack some more runs on their lead. West having a conference at the mound. And they disperse, getting ready to begin the inning.
Okay, now Trisha Enright is about to step into the batter's box for Cherry Hill East. Trisha's our first baseman. Low, ball one. 0-1's count. Strike one. Counts 1-1.
Look for the sign for us, Judy. What's the coach giving her? Swing away?
He's not doing anything right now.
Swinging away.
Trish is going to bunt. Oh, no, she's not. Yeah, you could tell by the way she swung at that ball she was going to pull a little blooper slap bunt. However, things didn't quite work out the way they planned. Trish strikes out and is not exactly very happy about that. Sherry Circa comes up into the batter's box now. Ready to swing away. High, ball one, 0-1's count. Oh, shot, center field.
Center fielder tries to make the catch instead of stopping and getting behind
Sherry
the ball.
Stricker's held it a single.
But the left fielder, Leslie Wolf, was there to help out with the play. Good thing, or this could have been another experience in throwing and running in girls softball. So they keep the runner at first on a nice backup by Leslie Wolf. Good attempt at the catch, anyhow, by Sandy Duda.
Up now is Lisa Wood, Cherry Hill East. Back to the top of the order. Pass ball. Oh. Safe at second base, Sherry Stricker.
Oh, a controversial call. Love to see a replay of that one. We got it, and you're going to see it. Does look like she's safe. Nevertheless, runner on second. Ump calls time.
I'm calling no
Not
pitch.
sure why. Batter wasn't stepped out of the box yet. Steps in.
Ooh, looked good pitch. Good looking pitch. Lisa Wood's the youngest member of the East Varsity softball team. High. Counts 2-1. Shows bunt. Sherry Stricker's way off second, but she moves back.
West
very
running a
quickly.
rotation play. First baseman coming in, second baseman covering first, shortstop covering third, and the third baseman's coming in. If you caught all that, you're a genius.
Show bunt again.
But it's known as the
Yeah.
rotation play.
Okay, it's going to be a slap bunt now, if she makes contact.
Swinging away down the third baseline. Third baseman gets it, looks the batter, but the batter does take the base. They get the batter out at first.
It was a slap bunt. It's a way to position your hand so that when you come down on the ball hits the ground and bounces up. It's very hard to field.
Did advance the runner. Thought the third baseman had looked her back to second, but did not.
So now we've got a runner on third. Liz Myers up.
Nevertheless, did slow her down.
Takes ball for the first pitch. Counts 1-0. High, ball 2-0. Calling them prematurely. Ball 3-0. Liz is going to be taking on this one. She's not going to do a thing up there.
All these little whisperings are on the tape.
And she draws a walk. We now got runners on first and third.
Another walk for the West pitcher. They're
And
going
we're
to play
gonna
this
have a
game
delayed
again.
steal. As Liz falls back to first.
They play this little running game at first to see if they can get the
Kathy
throw over
Alba,
there.
the
so
catcher's
the
up next. She has to get a
runner
little
at
bit
third can
undressed before
score.
she gets up there. And I don't mean undressed. I just mean getting out of her catcher's gear.
Thanks for clarifying that for us, Jude.
Well, you know how it is with these girls. In there, swinging away. Strike one. Oh, Liz, we've got a delayed steal.
They're not going to throw to second. They're not even going to try it. They're just going to let her have it.
We now have two runners in scoring position.
So
We've
the
got
runner
second and
does
third.
not come in and score.
Kathy Alba back in there.
Probably thought she already had the bag. Wasn't worth giving up the run.
Yeah, over the head of the third baseman. She goes all the way down. She's rounding first. Runner scores. She's at the second. Oh, out at second. It's a chance
She
you
is
play.
out at second, and she yells something to the umpire. Apparently isn't too upset about whatever it was that she said. And so the inning ends on a play at second base.
But a run scored, and that's what counts in this game.
That is definite. So as we head to the top of the sixth inning, Cherry Hill East leading 12-5. West looking to put some runs on the board here, as this is the second to the last inning. One more chance after this. Pitcher for East throws an overhand one, nearly hitting our backstop camera. Batting first in this inning for Cherry Hill West will be Maria Honoria, stepping up to the plate, talking with Coach Sadar before she steps in, setting things straight as to what they would like to do. Give me the card, Jude. There's another edit. My pleasure. Here's the next pitch by Dando, high for a ball.
Counts 2-1.
Strike called. Dando with the next delivery. Swung on, popped up, catcher camps under it, puts it away, one down. So Honorio out for the third time.
Nice play by
On a-
Kathy Alba.
Pop out in the infield. Sandy Duda up to the bat. So we have Dando pitching to Duda. Duda at the plate. Dando with a pitch.
Low ball.
In the dirt for ball one. Duda watches Dando's not so dandy pitch go into the dirt.
Why no? How prophetic and profound.
There's the next one. Grounded. Second baseman goes for it. Nice play. Gets her out at first. Traveled a little bit to her right. Comes up with the ball. Throws her out at first base.
And that's the superstar action of Stephanie Vanell.
Stephanie Vanell to Trisha Enright. Nice play. On both ends. Enright had to stretch for that play. Every step counts. Liz McDonald with a ground ball right up the middle. That'll be a single. Base hit for McDonald. 2 out here in the top of the sixth. 12-5 the score. Leslie Wolf to come to the plate. She has a single and a double, which could have been a triple. It's up to whoever's scoring this game to decide that. There were some throwing errors involved. She did score on the play. Some contact, but foul. Oh and 1 the count. 2 gone. Runner on first. Wolf steps in. Dando with the pitch. Contact. Shortstop. Nice play. Makes up for any previous mistakes she may have made on a nice play there to end the inning. So, at the end of 5.5, going into the bottom of the sixth, we have the score of 12-5. Judy?
Leading off for Cherry Hill East is Michelle Delvecchia, who's had quite a ball game. Outstanding efforts in the field and great plays at bat. She's been just hitting that ball all over the place. Homered, lined, doing a good job for us out there. Yeah. Sure. Okay, here we go now. Della's up. Pitcher's getting ready to move and throw in first pitch. High for ball one. Low, ball two. Dallas stays at the shortstop, runs all the way through, safe at first base. Very close play, good call up. First baseman did quite a split there at first base, all the way down. Must be a cheerleader. That was Donna Mulholland at first base. Now I got a runner at first. Vanella's around, show bunt. No advancement of the runner. And she hits it to shortstop. Safe at second. So now we've got runners at first and second. Vanilla on first, Delvecchia on second. Julie Dando is up. She's the pitcher. She's the power hitter. Box win. And Julie's about ready to set herself in there. She's going to get ready to hit that ball. Shows bunt. Runner advances to third base. And runner advances to second base. Safe all around. And there's no pressure on Dando now.
This East team is a terror on the base paths.
Julie's going to try and slap bunt. I don't want to say it too loud because then the catcher's going to know. Oh!
There's a shot.
Fair ball down the right.
Third base line.
Third base line. Vanel comes in to score. Delvecchia scores. Dando stand-up double.
2 runs score on the play.
And what did I tell you about that power hitter pitcher we've got here?
Hey, she's shown 2 years in a row now that she can really smack the ball. Last year hitting a home run. Here's a 2-run double. Pitches pretty well, too, I'll tell
And
you.
up comes now Erica Mincer.
Talented ball player. 14-5. For those of you who are interested in the numbers of this massacre, Mahalan drops the infield fly, but they call it an
It was
out.
in foul territory.
Right.
Sticks it.
Foul ball.
Foul
called.
ball. It looked like it was on the line. Yeah.
East bench questioning that. They're saying, is this foul? And batter
Erica
steps
Mincer
up there
showing
and
some
says, yeah, it was.
personality out there. Gotta show personality on these cold days out here. Playing baseball, softball.
High. Dando coming off the bag at second, looking for some attention. Getting a little fake throw.
And we've got high pop fly,
Wolf calls
left
it
field.
and takes it.
Julie doesn't tag up, so we still got runners on second.
No doubt about who wanted that play.
And up comes Enright. Trisha's ready to get back for that last strikeout. High, ball 1. Dando's way off second, but she gets right back. Many things going on here today. At East, tennis matches, 2 baseball games, track meet. Oh, swings through strike 1.
Wonder how the East-West JV game is going at this point.
Trish took her head off that ball, turned her whole body around. Ball 2.
Snap throw, stays in the infield. Batter comes in safe.
Counts 3-1.
Dando not really looking to steal the base, she's just looking for some attention. 14-5 lead.
Strike 2, full count now. Come on, Trish. Trish can do it. She's just got to get her head into the game.
Fedorka also hasn't lost any velocity thus in the game, as hasn't Dando, but did have control problems earlier. Now seeming to get it over.
Foul ball. Okay, Trish steps right back in there. She's ready to swing away at that ball. High, ball 4. Trish draws a walk. And it's getting colder out here.
Thank you for that weather report, Judy. Now back to the game.
Up now is Sherry Stricker for Cherry Hill East, all-star center fielder. Low, ball 1, gets by the catcher. Nobody should know where it is. And we're both runners.
Everybody
score.
advances.
We got runners now on second and third.
West wants to get out of this inning without any more damage done than has been done thus far this game, so they can.
Ball again gets by the. Now what just happened is the pass ball went past the foul line. Therefore, both runners advance. So East scores a run on that. We've now got runners on third.
one base on an overthrow on a ball that goes out of the playing field as called by the umpire, as designed by the umpire. The playing field.
Counts 3-1. Sherry Grants for poise. Swings. Oh,
Pop up in the
little
infield.
blooper. Shortstop. Trish is not going anywhere. Now we're back to the top of East lineup with Lisa Wood. High strike. She gets a piece of that one. Right up to
Pitcher Fedorka. Pitcher Fedorka calls it, says, I got it loud and clear, and then looks behind her as it drops in the field. Not sure what went on there.
So Lisa sticks a single on that one.
So another error extends East another chance to drive in some more runs.
We got Liz Myers taking a low ball for the first. Counts 1-0. Lisa Wood is going to attempt to steal. And Liz draws the walk. Runners advance.
So an error and a walk put the two present base runners on the bases. 16-5 the score
Strike one. Very low pitch.
here in the bottom of the
Umpire's
sixth.
getting picky. Gets a piece of that one. Drops.
In between the second baseman and the center fielder.
Shortstop chases it into left field.
Shortstop.
Doesn't make a throw. And Liz scores at home. Oh, out into the bad throw out into right field. And it looks like she's going to go all the way. And she does.
19-5. East destroying West. Some defensive lapses. There was a throw into right field on a play that should have been at least close at second base. 19-5. 2 down. West wants to get this last out.
Delavecchia is up. And we've seen what kind of power she has today. Dellenby and Choosey, 2 balls now. Strike one, 2 balls, 1 strike. And she does, and she sticks it deep into left field, and it's dropped by the left fielder. Della's rounding second, moving into third. Going all the way home. And out on a home run attempt, Delavecchia.
Dead duck at home plate as they move the ball to where it needed to be that time.
It was the coach's decision to send her.
Wolf drops the ball in left field, but they do get that third out. 19-5 as we head to the top of the 7th. West needs 14 runs to extend the game another half inning. Let's see what they can do as we go there to the top of the 7th. We're going into the top of the 7th. Number 23 for Cherry Hill West steps to the plate. That's Claudia Branco up to bat. Claudia has a home run and a single in this game. Dando sets, delivers, ground ball over the third baseman. Shortstop recovers, makes a throw. Nice throw, but not in time. Good stretch by the first baseman for Cherry Hill East.
Trisha
Enright. Good stretch, good throw by the shortstop. Again, I believe if the third baseman had been back, that would have been an out. But there is a runner on first as Dana Schomer steps to the plate. None out, top of the 7th, 19-5. Pop up in the infield, called by the shortstop. She takes it, puts it away, one down. One out in the top of the 7th. In a high run scoring game here today at Cherry Hill East softball field. Now at the plate, number 48, Donna Mulholland. Snap throw to first. Nice stop by the first baseman. Runner is safe. Dando sets and delivers. Swing, pop up in the infield. Shortstop calls another one. That's 2 putouts in this inning for her. 2 down, 1 more in this one's history. Number 49, Nicole Sheps. As Dando rolls one up there. No offer by the batter. Here's the pitch. Strike called. 1 on, 2 out. Batter up. Here's the pitch. High. Here's the pitch. Rolls up there. Runner advances to second base.
Too late to make the throw. Sorry.
It's okay, Judy. You can talk over me any day. Even on channel B15, the Cherry Hill Public Schools television station, for those of you just joining us. Nicole Sheps, ready for the next delivery from Dando. There it is, popped foul and out of play.
Good attempt by Mr. McAleer, but he didn't quite get it.
Umpire gives the catcher the next ball. Full count, 3-2. 2 outs. Runner on second, top of the 7th, 19-5, Cherry Hill East in the lead. The pitch. Goes to the pitcher, who goes to first, puts it away.
That's it.
And the game is over from here at Cherry Hill East, 19-5. Cherry Hill East victorious in an exciting run-scoring game. Any final words, Judith?
Yeah, thank you all for tuning in and listening to us here on Channel B15. It was an exciting game for us to commentate, and we hope you enjoyed it. Congratulations, Cherry Hill East, on your smashing victory.
Our camera people, Joshua Baronoff and Stuart Katinsky, who put together this game for us. I'd like to thank the director of cable TV, Mr. Alan Haas, for allowing us to do this game in this terrible weather with a lot of expensive equipment. And I'd like to thank my co-broadcaster for today, Judith Alpern. And those are all the thank yous, except for our sound man, Dan Herbert, who is sitting here freezing and working very hard. I'd like to thank him for making sure we could be heard. I'd like to pause at this time for station identification. This is Channel B15, the Cherry Hill Public Schools television station.